Time for more Kino. In fact, we're in a Kino overdrive right now because they just revealed the full extent of Jack Garland's abilities in Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. So he has a very cool move he does. That is as is many of their special moves in this game. Just a brazen spoiler for the end of the game. But it's very cool. Jack is great, and I'm excited that he's in Opera Omnia. So yeah, to be fair, RFS MGG00, Caliburn has a very generic British voice. There's nothing super identifiable about it. It's just very general in that regard. So I wouldn't feel too bad about not being able to recognize it. And yeah, so with regards to Silver possibly being the son of Shadow, apparently Ian Flynn very much believes that, and people get very upset about that, but I think it's pretty reasonable. I think it's a very fitting detail, especially, Silver is very explicitly based off of Future Trunks. I think that the plot point they have going in 06 about humanity turning against Shadow and blaming him for the flames of disaster also fits well with Silver being his descendant that survives into the ruined future. I imagine they don't want to make it explicit because they don't want to have explicit implications of Sonic characters having sex. That's my assumption. Yeah, time to do some trials. Prove that Sonic has the will to fight the night. The night.
I'll just have to take him down.
Okay, getting the timing down a little bit better for that awesome move, spin. Uh-oh. Yeah, if the soul gauge runs out in the last second, that's pretty rough. Yeah, the sword play doesn't have depth, but it has nuance, and that's, I think, much more important in a Sonic game. You don't want to have a lot of complex moves to do. You want to have different ways to use your moves for practical purposes. Oh, just right into a log, I guess. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of different types of moves. The spin, in general, is what you want 99% of the time, but there's different types of spins that are different, have different benefits. And then you do have to be precise with some of the levels. You don't want to hit those people I just hit. Draw her together, how's it going?
No problem.
The bread and butter of the rabbits? Wait, are you implying that has some sexual intent behind it? Love the violence, don't know what expected if not this. How much would it cost to have me draw Warrior of Light Sonic? And omit as much detail as I need? Well, I have pretty variable commission prices. You can find them on my Ko-fi or Ko-fi, however you pronounce it, on my art account at Hattok Arts. My cheapest rate would be a sketch. It's $20 USD, and then it goes up from there. And then, the more you pay, the more you get, basically. But at its most basic, it would be $20 to draw that. So, the other trick to this identification thing is that sometimes you don't want to get the most expensive stuff after you've already gotten that once. I don't think I need another 12-point gauntlet, but I might. Yeah, nope, good choice there. But you never know. Yeah, like that bronze long sword, I didn't eat it. But one of these might be new. Yeah, there you go. Whoa! 7-star cheese! This is the most generous gacha ever. You never meet Cream's dad? That's because there was no sex involved in the conception of Cream the rabbit. 7-star cheese, as we're talking about Cream. It's all connected, baby. This game is so Kino, it's sapient. So that's the thing. I feel like a stork would be very thematically appropriate in the Sonic universe, because it would just be a person.
Mind that you take no damage.
Wait, no damage.
Remember who you're talking to here.
One of Lady Numue's Mimu, I guess would be the correct term here. One of her challenges. Take no damage, Sonic. That proves that you are a knight by avoiding hits. I can never, no one ever brings it up and no one ever says it. One of my favorite, like, copy pasta things, I can't remember exactly how it's worded anymore because it's been such a long time, was back when Batman Arkham Knight came out, and there was, like, Riddler challenges that were just, like, beat this speed trial. Like, it was just, like, get in the Batmobile and, oh geez, I missed all of them, didn't I? Okay. No, that's the wrong button. Don't soul surge the civilians. Okay, luckily most of them are still alive, so I can still give them money. Now to backflip back towards the next nearest civilian. May not have paid close enough attention to. Oh man, are they all gone? Did I kill them all? Whoops.
Mind that you take no damage.
Soul Surge sounds like a DMC move. It could be a Kirby move too, honestly. Oh, I love that rising cut. The rising cut is one of the coolest moves. Shoot! Ah, they're in the way. Civilians! I killed one, oh well. I didn't really think about the fact that those cowering civilians can turn into charity boxes once I've set them free. Love Merlina's design. It's a pretty good design. Human design sometimes can kind of misses in Sonic, but I think Merlina's a high point. Relatively. She doesn't compare to the Anthro designs. Like the peak designs are always going to be the characters that look like Sonic, but it's not bad. Oh no! They saw me kill someone, they won't take the money now. They don't want that blood on their hands. I'm happy that Caliburn's out here saying well done whenever I do something right. Oh, I killed a person right at the end though. Whoops. Sonic characters can multiply via mitosis? Possibly. That might be canon. Hey, loyal page, hell yeah. Got a boost. But yeah, Soul Surge could be a lot of things, honestly. There could be a Soul Surge in Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, so the Batman thing. Yeah, so there is just a flat out a thing where the Riddler's puzzles are sometimes just do this time trial, and so there's like a copy pasta that I can't find anymore, but it's just it's like solve my riddle, Batman. Go around this track 3 times. Here's a hint. Press the A button to boost. I just really love that. It always tickled me, and I wish I could find it again. Right, yeah, this is a really weird one. The Thorn Anklet with proficiency greatly reduced and advancement stops. Like, there's challenge mode stuff you can add if you feel like it. You can make things harder for yourself. You can downgrade Sonic and give him disadvantages if you want him to have the ultimate Black Knight experience. Hey RFS MGG, thank you for redeeming a butterfly for Wolfos Town. Reminder to all of you watching, you're gaining points, and you can use that to add stuff to Wolfos Town or work towards rebuilding the overlay. There's this next segment coming up. I believe we're somewhere around halfway there, and completing that will add stuff to Wolfos Town, or at least it will unlock new options for Wolfos Town when that time comes. Hello, General God King, first time viewer, first time chatter maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, hello, how's it going? Level 1 run, true. That's what we're building towards. You build up the entire game, you do 100% completion, so you can then play the game as if you didn't do any of that. Hey, Wailing Mouse. Thank you for adding a tree to Wolfos Town. We need that oxygen. And Hero Av, thank you for redeeming a flower for Wolfos Town.
Good heavens!
Sorry. Where are we?
Looks like a waterway under the castle. Look.
See that? Bag of rings, hell yeah. Oh! I guess I shredded some on the way to saving them. Whoops. A bit hard to actually get the upward spin.
That was a bit riskier than usual.
How fare you, Sir Knave?
Hey, he called him Sir. Sir Knave, but still was Sir. That counts. Oh, shoot. It's gonna blow up. Oh no, what? I had no rings? Huh. Oh, killed someone. There I go killing again. There I go killing again. This game has more advanced morality. I killed that one too. This has much more advanced morality than Mass Effect or anything like that. Any of those 7th gen games with the morality. Well, that went pretty terrible. Luckily, Lady Nimue is very forgiving. You know, you can slaughter a few innocents as long as it's not part of the immediate goal. She didn't say you have to save the innocent, defeat the enemies, and whatever the third thing was all at once. If you do them each individually, that still gives you the morality points you need. Is the townspeople thing basically a weird evolution of Shadow's morality stuff? I guess, but the thing is that, if anything, Shadow's morality thing is the precursor to all of the morality stuff from 7th gen. Except that Shadow actually did it way better because every single choice takes you to a different level. And every single choice has a different mission. Whereas every 7th gen game, the morality thing just changed a bit of dialogue, but you went through basically the same motions. So, Shadow did it first and did it better, is what I'm saying. With this, it's a chivalry thing. Sonic's growth as a character is based around adhering to chivalry. You have to do things like donate to people and not kill them, stuff like that. Basic morality stuff. I just love mulching enemies so much. It's so good in this game. So if I remember right, there are challenges in this game where this QTE goes by super fast, and you have to be really like on the ball to give them money. It's always found it really funny that's a thing, where it's like you need to work your ass off to get them to accept your money. When you're getting no point bonus. It also, honestly, it actually has a good moral punishment because your rings are also your life. So you're making yourself more at risk when you do that. It's good. It's actually like a meaningful, constant consequence that makes the level harder by doing it. But you get a better rank and more followers and stuff like that. Oh no, I killed someone. They won't accept my money. So here you can see that Sonic's power level has improved because you used to have to do a whole tornado move just to get on those poles, but now he can just run right at him. Or maybe it's because he has a sword, it's hard to say. Swords do make people more powerful. What's your problem? I didn't kill anyone. What's your problem? Or do I just not have enough money?
Too easy. Piece of cake.
It's so hard being a good person. You're good enough, I kill people all the time. It's true, I have that same problem. Don't worry, you're not alone. Thank you, RFS MTG00. I really need a better name. Thanks, RFS, for contributing 3,430 Wolfos towards Operation Restore the Overlay Part 4. We're getting there. Sonic would donate all his points to Wolfos Town, is what you're saying? Yes! Sonic absolutely would do that, and has arguably done something similar by canonically building up 2 Chao Gardens in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Not to mention all the other Chao stuff in other games like Advance 3, which he's canonically always done. Sonic is in massive favor. He supports all forms of town building and supporting of small creatures. This has always been his character, and it will continue to be his character. Oh yeah, this is nice. Expensive brooch. I got it early on too. Sometimes you get a free item identification. And look at the star rankings on these things, by the way. 6-star lollipop. But yeah, this is nice too. Yeah, if you chain enemies, you get bonus points. It's a really interesting, very detailed system.
Close, but it seems you
There's so many ways to get
Too
bonus
easy.
points with your gear.
Piece of cake.
Do not let it go to your head, fool. What's wrong?
Sonic the Civil
Hey,
Engineer.
what's the matter?
Yeah, that was the third
Are
storybook
you
game
lost
before
or
it got
something?
cancelled.
A great big dragon attacked my village.
A dragon?
It took my mommy and my daddy and everybody away.
Little does this girl know, Sonic actually mulched her daddy and her mommy
You know where the
while he was
dragon
trying
is,
to give a
kid?
donation to someone else.
It's in the big cave at the bottom of that mountain.
All
Sonic
right.
in the Wild West.
I'm
There
out.
are so many good
Wait,
options
don't tell
for a
me you're
third
going off to slay a
storybook game.
dragon now.
I hope
Yes,
someone
we
in there
are.
is pulling strings and bringing
One of
this
the lady's
franchise
tests.
back.
You
So
will never
much.
make it in time.
It's such a good
maybe,
franchise,
but
even though it only has
I
one
play
good
by my
entry.
own rules.
The idea is just so strong.
Remember that.
Like,
You.
yeah, Sonic did go into fiction just like
Hang
Sora.
in there, kiddo.
They are
I'll
connected
get your
characters.
folks back.
Yeah, like they could do Sonic in the Wild West. They could do a full Sonic pirate thing. They had a bit of pirate stuff with Sinbad and Secret Ring, but they could do a full thing with pirates. They could do Sonic and the Holy Bible. There's so many options. Yeah, Sonic goes down goes down the rabbit hole into Wonderland. There's so many classic books that you could adapt. And I know that back in the day there was people who were saying that they should do Sonic and Harry Potter, but obviously we know why that never happened. Sonic knew well before any of us how bad that would be. Sonic Keyblade Runner. Sonic should have a Keyblade. That just seems like something that he should have.
Now that's one. Ah! I better get free quick.
So yeah, I think the trick to getting the upward slash, the really cool move, is that you want to have him do, oops, you want to back up. If you back up and do it, then I think he does the upward
This must
slash.
be it.
Oh. That part always takes me by surprise. You just want to land on these, and it'll bounce it right off, and be fine. But if you run on those spikes, then yeah, you get hit. Uh-oh, I'm bugging it out a bit. I never had any issues with this game until now. I'm bringing out the bad side of it by daring to play on real hardware.
That's a big weapon. I better watch out.
There are also combos. Like there's different types of sword moves you can do by slashing. I usually spin, because it's much better to do that easily.
You can maneuver left and right while sliding.
Whoops. Skipped over most of the sliding there. Oh well.
In all right. Try it and see.
Of all the places.
There's actually a connection here with the nuance of the sword slashing that's comparable to power characters in Sonic Heroes. Because if you do a full combo, you'll slow down and stop. But if you're running, you can do a slash without having to lose your momentum. So there's that level of nuance too with your grounded combos. Little does this person know, they could just smash every single one of these pots for a single ring each. I don't actually know what happens if you let that thing grab you. Alright. In we go. There we go. Right through the hole in the rocks. Ah, shoot.
These look like some kind of ruins.
It would appear so.
It's weird that these QTEs aren't motion-based. The QTEs in the boss fights are. Speaking of which, does anybody know how to do the QTEs in the sword fights? I have never been able to get those to work. I have no idea what they expect you to do.
We've nearly reached our
That was close.
And not a moment too soon.
This song specifically sounds a lot like a song from Shadow the Hedgehog. I believe it's Bluefoot Canyon. You mean a speed blade? That's true. That is what I meant. I apologize.
No problem.
Sonic Frontiers is the start of the Lost Masters arc. It could be. After all, Sonic was in Wreck-It Ralph. Therefore, Data Sonic could be a key player in the future of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. We won't know until Nomura's full vision is revealed. Ooh, Arthur's Legend, right? Yeah, there's this whole thing. This is something I got from helping one of the civilians. Wait, this is a weird thing for Sonic to be collecting. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. Townspeople become easier to interact with when worn. Nice. Points for defeating two enemies at the same time. Yeah, so, like this thing, there's a lot. There's a lot of different things you can get extra points for. Aw, damn it. Can't get the sword. Oh well. At least this works out nicely. Yeah, there's resistance to poison, but eventually you get straight up immunity to poison. Oh, you gotta read it? But it's part 2! And I assuredly don't have all the parts on this save, or on my actual save file, because this is the old Wii save file from way back when. When Nomura's full visions revealed, he'll spontaneously combust because one piece of lore that makes you scream. I mean, that already happened to me with that location from Kingdom Hearts 1 being time travel, world line hopping zone in Cucks. The petrification status in this game is so evil, so is Confused. Like, if you play well, you can avoid statuses in this game, but if you get hit, it is mean.
I don't suppose you're gonna let me by.
Hell yeah. Unknown to ME.
Ha! You look
It
just like
took me
this
such a long
knucklehead
time to
I know.
realize that ME was short for Master Emerald,
You dare
and not just a
Sir
weird
Gawain,
way to
Knight of the
do
Round
me
Table?
as an unknown to me.
An act most unwise, my friend.
Wait. I'm not trying to pick a
At
fight
least the
with you.
Confused status gives
I was heading
the
to a
best
cave to
shadow
save
line
some
of all
people from a
time.
dragon.
It's up there. I'm not sure if it's the best. Hard to say, but it is a
You
very
cannot
good
fool me
one.
with your lies. No doubt you're after the dragon's treasure.
Oh man, you sound just like that knucklehead too.
No, he
You
sounds
have
like
defied
Yugi.
King
Yummy
Arthur.
Yugi, to be exact.
This place shall be your grave.
It's weird actually going back to Dan Green Knuckles because each Knuckles actor has moved slightly away and now he's so different, but still in the same ballpark. It's very uncanny. I really want to get a perfect one, but you do have to be pretty good once you get past Shadow. And even I didn't even do perfect on Shadow. There we go. You can build up soul gauge in these fights too, and that's important for the Lancelot fight at least. The main story fights are not difficult because it's actually a surprisingly complex system, like I said. What, Dan Green in Kingdom Hearts? That could be very good. That could be very, very good.
To lose to a mere apprentice. I have been
So
disgraced.
it's not a matter of just Agrabah.
Only
Oh yeah, so
death
here's the
can remove
Knuckles
this
suicide
stain
attempt,
upon
I
my
guess.
honor.
Surprisingly common theme in Sonic
What's up
games.
with all this drama?
Silence! Silence, I say! A knight who fails their king is unfit to live.
But yeah,
Isn't there more to
the
being a
implication
knight than
seems to
just
be within
serving a
Kingdom Hearts
king?
with As of Dark Road that the worlds are being digitally recreated and
outta
slowly
here.
repopulated
People to
with
save,
people.
you know?
Which actually means there's a lore reason why in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 there are less NPCs, and in 3 there's suddenly way more. Because they visit, for example, Agrabah, and there's no humans yet. They haven't populated quite yet. It could be that within Kingdom Hearts overall, okay. Oh, okay, they're just now revealing the secrets of the Perfect Soul Surge, but I know what to do. Uh-oh, ran out just the wrong time. Luckily, I'm way past the quota. Way past. These data worlds all the way up. Yeah, no, Recoded will be relevant, like I've said since the start.
Just made it.
People doubted me, but they also doubted me when I said that Kirby would kill Chaos, and look how that turned out. What do I want? Books are usually good. Yeah, there we go. I feel like the sword and gauntlet I might already have. Hold on. Oh, I already have that though. Darn. Bad choice. Make some bad calls. Good night, Marvin. See you around.
that kid talking about the area up ahead? Yes, indeed.
Man, you
And it
just go to
appears
new location after new location in this game. Like, it's non-stop stuff.
Scared or something?
It goes so fast. Like, this game got hammered for being too short, and that was partially due to people just being wrong about the game and pretending that they beat it. But it is also just good to have a Sonic game where things go quickly. That's kind of an important part of a speed-based game. But of course, you can't win with Sonic. You either get people going, oh, it's too short, or oh, it's padded. You can't put. I hate that I have a slightly different gameplay style. Sonic should be about only speed, but also be 40 hours long.
In the first place.
What's the timing here? Hold on. There we go. This game actually pioneered the whole getting a bonus for every single thing that... No. That part's so finicky to do. You can go back and do it. You don't have to do it perfectly in one go, but you have to really do it perfect if you want to get on that platform without backtracking. Oh no, he's warning me about the incoming arrow and he still got hit.
Couldn't you use that mushroom to jump to a higher elevation?
Yeah, to hold down the jump button, that's all. Yeah, no. Sonic is a damned if you do and damned if you don't franchise to an extreme degree. You can make a high-quality port of classic Sonic games, including one that has never gotten that same high-quality remastering the other ones did. And people will still complain incessantly.
See light. You're not thinking of...
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Stay sharp,
Playing
Caliburn.
more than all the incredibly unscrupulous stuff Nintendo does. Oh yeah, so a weird thing about the side-scrolling stuff in this game is that you still press forward. You don't press sideways like in Unleashed or other 3D games that become 2D. Yeah, people responded really positively to the 2D sections of Unleashed back in the day. I'm glad that trend's basically dead. Of like, yeah, we have 3D video games, but oh man, we can become a bad 2D game for a second. Isn't that great? Isn't that what you remember from back in the day? This isn't just Sonic. This was also like Mario Galaxy did it, for example. It was just a super common thing in that era. Nope. Momentum gone.
Before the dragon returns.
Sonic 4 marketing, that was pretty dire. That era was terrible. It was a terrible era.
Made it.
Yeah, Sonic is a delightful series. The perfect way to describe it. Okay, wait. Gemstone. Hell yeah. Yeah, a barrel that represents courage. Hey, another Arthur's Legend, nice. A lump of iron, okay. You are lucky to not see that marketing for Sonic 1, and that was dire. And everyone loved it at the time because people didn't know what they had. They took it for granted.
There's light leaking in from all over.
Yes, and the black onyx feels as if it's trying.
Oh yeah, here's one of the few instances of the Wii gimmick becoming more intrusive than just button stuff. You do this. Oh god, it's so awkward. Like, yeah, this is like the one part where they have like a secret rings type gimmick. You get to aim the remote and reflect the light using your sword. It's so jank. Oh yeah, it's a big combo. Yeah. Oh, they do teach kicking. Oops. Huh. That always confused me, honestly. I never paid enough attention to remember that's a thing. But kicking is important later on. Nope, nope. Can get one. There we go. You can do it. Look at it judder. The Wii did so much damage to so many games. That's like a Devil May Cry upward spin like that. I don't think there's any actual moves explicitly like that, but it's really cool. There we go. Oh, that was a switch, not a trap. Okay. I think it's summoned the enemy.
You may think you have searched thoroughly, but you may have overlooked something.
Yeah. Branching paths are not exactly clear that they're an option.
Crystal, they're sensitive to light.
Oh, what was that? Oh, wow, Daihime, thank you for the raid. Hell yeah. Red Rabbit Invasion. Oh no, you're Red Rabbits now? Is that like the Red Ribbon Army? Have you evolved beyond being the Comic Relief Team Rocket type villain? Into the Comic Relief Red Rabbit Army? More like Sonic and Kino Knight? It's true. That's been the theme of this entire stream is Kino.
This is the last of those objects and the ground.
Uh-oh. Alright, last one. Ugh, I can do it. Oh no, it's juddering towards me. There we go. Hell yeah, I win! Sonic meets Martin Lawrence in this. I'm gonna guess from association that that's from the Black Knight movie. Also, hello to Russo64 and Rob Lopez 7. How's it going? Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, beware of failing Daihime. You will suffer under his sexy wrath if you do that. This is a rampage. There can't be that much. Oh, I just slaughtered a ton of enemies. I'm thinking of the enemies now, but no, I slaughtered some civilians. But after this, it should just be slay the dragon, right? And then I'll have completed the trial of the Lady of the Lake. Oh man, there's so many crystals there. See, this really should have been Sonic's moveset in Smash Bros. He has so many good moves. these bats that stop you from getting a boost. Just remembered people. There's like two brands of this exact same joke actually, because there's people complaining about Smash Bros. Getting another blue-haired sword wielder with Sonic, but then also the reverse of people going, there could be a Sonic Fire Emblem game. He has a sword and blue hair. He can be a lord in Fire Emblem. Nope. Of course you have blue hair and swords. Yeah, it's an important part of being a rival.
No problem.
It's one half of the equation. Shadow should always get a gun and Sonic should always have a sword. Well, so this is a more complex thing than you know, because Shadow in this game has a sword and he wields it backwards like the Secret Apprentice from Star Wars The Force Unleashed, among other characters like Ventus from Kingdom Hearts. So he has that going for him too. If anything, Shadow, like for example, if Shadow the Hedgehog were to appear in a future Sonic movie, he should probably have a gun and a sword. And if he has a sword, as much as the one in this is pretty cool, it should probably be the Shadow Katana from the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Because then he can be some sort of weird hybrid of Virgil and Dante, and I think that's a good look for him. Ooh, a beautiful crystal. A 6-star beautiful crystal.
The appointed time has passed.
Somebody mentioned
don't remind
your
me.
boy Starkiller. Yes, I did mention Galen Mark.
You've been waiting here the whole time?
It's
Sorry about
weird,
that.
actually.
Good
I
news.
saw an ad
Everyone's
for
safe.
The Force Unleashed that they ported the PS2/Wii version to Switch. I saw an ad for it when I was
Sorry
playing
about
Kirby
tricking
earlier,
you.
before the stream actually started.
You have shown courage, strength, and compassion.
It's really funny they ported that version. Unlike the
Then
Wii
I
version
shall show
of
you how to
Unleashed, I
blunt
don't
the
really know
power
necessarily
of Excalibur.
which version of The Force Unleashed is
You're a
better.
true knight.
yes.
I realized that was a confusing way to put it, because yeah, they're both called Unleashed, and they both have a
So I
Wii
have to
and
defeat the Knights
HD
of the
version.
Round Table and collect the sacred swords?
Yes, the 3 sacred swords, combined with your caliber, should
Oh.
dispel the power of
Cloud K9,
immortality
thank you
that
for following.
Sounds like a walk in the park.
We'll see about that.
Hey, come on! Isn't it about time you gave me a little credit?
The remaining knight, Percival, is the Knight of the Grail. She's as strong as she is noble.
You're someone I see
One
on
mistake
Twitter sometimes.
could be your last.
Unfortunately, I am genuinely abysmal with
worry.
names,
I've
so
got one
I
of the
can't make a
great
connection
sacred
just for your name.
swords.
If I could see your avatar, I'd probably know.
It's about
But
time you
like,
figured that out.
there was
I'm gonna
a
make this
friend
look easy.
that I
She won't
I
know what
made
hit her.
in high school, and it took me
I've gotten
over a
pretty
year
used
to
to
remember
you,
her name,
too.
and I saw her almost
That is
every day.
exactly what I told you
I'm
not to do.
like it's really bad.
Fare thee well, brave
It's
knight,
really bad.
chosen one of Caliburn.
Oh, Cloudy Canon? Yeah, see, there you go, yeah. So I do know you. I do recognize that name, actually. And you're sad you didn't get this game? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, these games are not as available. Oops. They're not as available as they should be, because Sega doesn't want to release anything with a low Metacritic score. And this game has a low Metacritic score for some insane bad opinion reason from people who say things like, man, it sure sucks that Sonic games have butt rock. They should have real music instead. I mean, Sega used to have a problem just porting their old games badly, and so now they just don't do it. Oops. Didn't mean to back out that far. Because they used to at least have bad ports of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and bad ports of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and bad ports of Sonic 1 and 2, and a couple of good ones in there somewhere. Yeah, a ton of the stuff is trapped on the Saturn and Dreamcast, and I guess probably part of that is because it just seemed like it's really difficult to port stuff off of the Dreamcast, because it was just too ahead of its time. Like, the fact that it has, like, advanced lighting stuff that the competition, like the GameCube and stuff afterwards, which were released later, and should have, in theory, been higher tech, couldn't replicate. Like, that's really wild. But yeah, like, I really hope that we can get into another era where now that Sega is hiring people to do these ports and stuff, because there's tons of people out there with the passion to do really good ports of any of their games, and they should just turn to them, pay them a bunch of money, and get those games out in the best possible way. Yeah, Jet Set Radio Futura is one I hear thrown around a lot. I don't have any context for that game, but I swear everyone wants that more than like any other lost port that needs to happen. Okay, which one of these is... Oh, Molten Mine is progress. There we go. Molten Mine is also about the point where this game starts to get hard, so... Xbox games are even more notoriously difficult to port. That explains why there's so few of them on Microsoft's back compat initiative. Oop, oop. Thought I was gonna get hit by that minecart because it's not moving. Yeah, even porting Wii games is difficult. Like with Sonic Colors Ultimate, they had to rebuild it. So the game, like, there's a thing people don't like where the lighting's different. But the reason the lighting's different is because they had to completely rebuild the game to run on an actual modern functioning system, and that meant they had to add actual lighting to it instead of just texture-based lighting. Uh-oh. I don't have any rings. That's not good. I misjudged it. So actually, I can speed run this. Hold on. If I'm more bold, I think I can make it all the way across this too. But this is good enough. I am trapped between two rocks. I'm scared. Uh-oh. This thing doesn't... It's not a one-hit block.
Attempt to grind on that rail.
There is, I gotta say, there is nothing more, nothing more satisfying in like any Sonic game than mulching a row of enemies with the Buzzsaw sword. It's like, even if they don't have a sword, the Buzzsaw like multi-homing attack should have been a main part of Sonic's kit going forward. It's so good. Even if he just Buzzsaws through it as a spin, it's just so satisfying.
Please try not to make a mess. Sure, whatever you say.
I just ran right by the donation box. I could have given that some money and gotten a bonus, maybe an item, maybe part of Arthur's legend. Yeah, so we're coming up on Blaze pretty soon. Because I guess they couldn't find a way to make Villanova work, she has this original Spanish guitar theme that's super sexy. It's really nice. And they never brought it back for anything. Not even like Generation, just like even like oh, damn it. That was bad timing on my part. Yeah, even her, like, ring that plays her main theme, like, I believe Shadows plays all... Whoop, I can cut this in half. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Knuckles is obviously unknown to Emmy, and then, I believe Shadows is All Hail Shadow. Whoops, uh-oh. Didn't align myself there. But, yeah, Blazes is Villanova there, but she gets the... Oops. Shoot. I think this might be the first Sonic game to not have live, at least in terms of traditional platforming. Traditional, as it were. The air dash in this game goes on for too long. I'll just say that outright. Like, it goes for miles. For like twisty, turny stages like this, that's a problem. Uh-oh, I missed the wings. Damn it! There we go. First try.
You'll be the death of us both if you mess up and fall.
The air dash being so long can actually be really good though for getting 2 big chunks of the level. It's just a matter of you gotta really use it when you want to. And because it's just the A button, you can use it without meaning to when you meant to jump and you fell off a ledge or something.
Whoa, now that's what I call dangerous.
But you know, it's this era of Sonic. It's when things weren't perfect, but they just had so much soul, so you were willing to overlook some things.
Cross at the right timing.
I'm just getting aggressive at this point, and I really should just take my time. Or I guess I could time it. It's not that hard to time.
Cross at the right timing.
Yeah, that was worth it. That's a worthy trade, I'd say. There is like a lot you can do to really speed things up in a lot of the levels. But it's from the era of Sonic where you have to know what you want to do. An Xbox emulator that exists just to run Jet Set Radio Future. Yeah, that is the thing. Like things have standardized a lot more, and that's good in a lot of ways. For example, you'll be able to emulate consoles a lot more easily because they're basically just PCs. What are the items for? So yes, there is crafting. You can you don't have it yet. You don't start off with it, but at a certain point in the game, you unlock the ability to play as Blaze, Shadow, and Knuckles, and you can then craft other swords for them to use with extra powers to an extreme degree where they actually unlock new mechanics at their ultimate levels, which I have never gotten to because it takes a lot to do all that. But like it unlocks, for example, with Shadow, he can use Chaos Blast. So, like just flat out, he gets a new ability, and like everyone has some stuff like that. Like because yeah, this game lets you level up and you get new abilities. So Sonic has 3 different styles, which he unfortunately can't switch between because this is the Devil May Cry 3 of the franchise. But yeah, so Sonic has Cavalier style, Knight style, and Paladin style, which are speed, balanced, and defense based. I don't think that was the right order, but yeah. But beyond that, there's also accessories you can equip, which can do stuff like defend from status ailments, give you bonus points for doing certain types of actions like comboing enemies, and there's other stuff like there's medals that change the background theme, things that make identifying items easier. It's possible to find the 7 world rings from Secret Rings, and it unlocks a special remix of 7 Rings in Hand. Like, there's a lot. This game has a lot of stuff, despite the campaign being pretty short. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff to find. And, like, yeah, you get followers from beating levels, but you'll never get every follower in one run. It takes a lot. Yeah, like, there's a lot. That's it. So yeah, right now, there is a blacksmith I can go to, but most of the mechanics aren't available yet.
Welcome.
Yeah, so I don't even have the 2 other styles yet. I just have Knight style, which is at 4-star proficiency, but as it goes on, you'll get more abilities, and it varies from each of the things. Like, yeah, you can get more iframes, you can get more Soul Surge, which is like your slow motion combo move. There's a lot. And it really starts to stack up as you level up. But it's a lot better than how it was in Secret Rings, because in Secret Rings, you got every single ability individually and leveled up gradually. So you had to build up your own Sonic. So there was more customization, but it was really overwhelming, and you started off feeling really bad to play, and it didn't really ramp up until later. Oh, here's the sexy Spanish guitar.
I am Percival, Knight of the Round Table, servant of King Arthur. State your name and your master, sir.
I'm Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Kino incoming.
I have no master, except the wind that blows free.
Hell yeah!
Very well. Sonic, Knight of the Wind, prepare for battle.
Bring it on.
You saw this game has a art gallery with fan art too? Yeah. It has an extensive gallery of fan art with a remix of, like a Celtic remix of It Doesn't Matter from Sonic Adventure. Oh no, this is when the fight starts to get real.
Everything he knows.
Like this, it's nuts how there's actually so much to these fights, but the first two are so easy that you never really are going to notice normally. Like it's like kind of fighting game rules going on here, where there's lots of like, you have to like guard, counter, and like look for openings and stuff.
Now I shall test your skill, Sir Knight.
It's very neat. It's also got the simplest to understand ranking system, because you have 100 rings, which is 5 hits, and each hit means you go down in rank 1 time. Man, I'm not doing great. This one isn't supposed to be that hard. The only really hard one is the post-game Lancelot fight. She's reading my inputs too well. Not my inputs, she's just reacting to my moves properly. Oof.
Now I shall test your skill, Sir Knight. Resistance is futile. Your sword cannot strike me.
Yeah, the flame thing is a really good counter.
You better quickly put some distance between them.
Every time she got me for that. I gotta stop relying on it.
Don't get cocky now. Watch for her next attack.
Yeah, if you're just patient with this, it's not that big of a deal. Because there are... Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that one. That QTE I have never been able to manage. I don't know what they want me to do. Okay, let's be real here.
Your sword cannot strike me.
Enough with those pointless attacks.
My bad. It's just I didn't expect
Yeah,
her to
thrust is what gets me now. I can block it. It's only the flames I can't block.
Don't get cocky now. Watch for her next attack.
She faked me out. I don't remember this one being that hard, actually. I think I'm just doing bad.
Cocky now. Watch for her next attack.
I forget how you're supposed to get your soul gauge built up, because that makes these fights go smoother. You only really need it again for Lancelot, but God, what do they want me to do there? I don't know. After beating this game so many times, I still don't know what they want me to do. The thrust, she like fires off. It looks like the thing that what's his name? Polnareff he does with Silver Chariot, where he fires off the where he fires off his blade, except that she fires like a fire blade, but same idea.
You can match my swordsmanship? Impressive, O Knight of the Wind.
Cocky now. Watch for her next attack.
Yeah, luckily time though isn't a factor. It's just a matter of taking hits. I can be so much more aggressive and win this so much faster, but I'm really just not having the best time with it.
Your sword cannot strike me.
Like, getting spin attacks off does so much damage. It's so many hits. There we go.
Not my day.
Sonic, when that wind blows free, stops blowing because of the weather. That would be rough. Yeah, this boss theme rocks, and it's arguably, like I said earlier, arguably the worst one out of the vocal boss tracks. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's the extra styles: Paladin style and Cavalier style. This game is the ultimate resource for people who are looking to prove that Sonic the Hedgehog and Devil May Cry are the same franchise. There is ample evidence to be found for those who look.
Well done, Sir Sonic.
Percival! Yikes! Whew! That was close.
Why?
Like how this track is called Through the Fire and you're literally slashing through it. Yeah, it is very Kino in that
Whim
way.
is my other master.
Save the hugs and kisses for later.
What? You jealous or something?
Bye, Sonic, for the win.
Ridiculous.
Enough of that knave stuff already.
Actually,
Yes?
Sonic the
Oh
Hedgehog,
yeah, they're building up to Night of the
you
Wind.
have mastered the code of chivalry. From this day forth, you shall be Sir Sonic.
Watching my
Knight of the
timeline lose their minds singing Night of the Wind at that concert last year, that was a great time.
Merlina!
His name's not Khaled Bull,
I
that's
saw
Final
all that
Fantasy X.
transpired in my reflecting pool.
That kicked ass? It's true, this game kicks ass.
I have no words to thank you for all you have done.
If this has to be the end
Yeah,
of the Soul era
but
for
it's not
Sonic,
over
they
yet.
went out with a bang.
Sir Sonic is right.
And a sword.
You must still defeat King Arthur.
The king is on an island known as Avalon.
So Avalon actually has a really, really good theme that you don't get to hear until the post game.
You have become
All
a
Avalon
fine
is a
knight.
boss
cut it
arena
out.
at this point.
Anyway,
But after you beat the game, you get to
I
come
guess I'll
back
go
for
end
some
this thing
challenge
then.
levels, and the
Good
song
luck,
kicks
Sir
so much
Sonic.
ass.
I'll await you at Castle Camelot.
All right, this is it, the end game. Unlock 2 new styles just in time for the finale. To reply to something that Cloud K9 said just a while back, and I didn't respond properly. Yeah, no, Sonic games absolutely are all about playing them again and mastering them. And that's the thing, like, even bad Sonic games, like even the low end of the spectrum, they're a lot better if you do put in the time to actually learn how to play them at least. Because a lot of people just don't know how to play Sonic games. Just like flat out. And it's not necessarily a lot of people's fault, it's just that Mario games teach entirely different habits. And it's hard to convert over if you go in late. Like if you're in like your mid-20s or something and you try it for the first
Sonic
time.
the Hedgehog, Knight of
Hell
the
yeah,
Wind.
Night of the Wind.
Let's settle this once and for all, King Arthur.
It seems your impersonation of a knight has improved somewhat.
I have you to thank for that.
Then let us have another look at that unsightly swordsmanship.
You're gonna be sorry you asked.
And then for anyone who is doubting that this game is
This is
Kino,
it, old pal.
now we
Everything
get
you
the
have.
payoff
Only
that I
then
mentioned at
will
the
you
start of
prevail.
this stream. It was part of the stream.
Then bring it on, King
After
Arthur.
the scene ends, and the fight begins. Vocal version of Fight the Night, because this game is so cool.
Let's finish this off once and for all.
Onward Sonic, Knight of the Wind.
Night of the Wind, hell yeah! Oh, damn it, I realized.
Unless I get any closer. You're getting on my nerves. Time to get you off my back.
Nah, damn it.
Time for some close quarters
Paralysis
combat.
completely set you back.
Quickly.
Oh, and I have to reflect those if I want to get some soul gold.
is no escape. Who said anything about escaping?
This is where quick step will be really handy, because turning sometimes makes you just backtrack.
You can beat his attacks.
Look at the horse go.
Coming after me!
Ah. There we go.
Strike back when he attacks.
Now, will I get hit with a fake out?
Show me you can land a
Hell yes! Just match them. This is what makes motion controls worth it. Just go as fast as you can. Just mash his face in.
Maybe it's just because you're getting worn out.
That is the one saving grace of motion control games.
Don't overestimate yourself. After all, he is king and the leader of the Knights of the Round Table.
Uh-oh. I overshot him.
Here he comes.
Oh no.
Whether I'm ready or not, so why even ask?
There we go. Come on. Any minute now. There we go. Now will I get faked out?
Attacks to your opponent.
Ah! I did it.
Ready to
The infamous move. You got me.
your attack has no effect on me. Don't push me right.
So yeah, reminder. King Arthur's sword here doesn't have Excalibur. He has Death Caliber. Because this game has to be cool at all times. Ah.
That didn't work. Fool, don't give up so easily. Keep looking for an opening.
I've still got 2 hits left at least. That is a fast horse, by the way. Damn it! Oh, I'm running out of soul gauge.
That didn't work. Fool, don't give up so easily. Keep looking for an opening.
Come on. Luckily that rush attack is not hitting. So I remember him having an unavoidable attack, but maybe not. There we go. Yeah! Hell yeah! King Arthur defeated. Sonic the Black Knight completed.
Not my day.
Fastest horse alive. Yeah, and it's not even an anthro horse. Yeah, Sega games all have an arcadey philosophy. Even Yakuza does. It's just weird because replaying a Yakuza game is a big time investment. That's his steed, Horse Caliber. True. I hope that's his name. I really do. Yes, I did it! And there you go. Sonic the Black Knight completed. But there's still Sonic the Black Knight 2 included within this game disc. Although I'm not going to be streaming it. That's going to do me for tonight. But thank you everyone for watching. Especially thank you Daihime for the raid and for any of you who stuck around. I really appreciate it. And thank you Sonic for having for this amazing Kino game that everyone should respect and adore. And everyone should aspire to be like. Everyone should try having a sword, or failing that, a sword transformation, like the one that happens at the true ending of this game. And also, Crush 40 music. That's another thing you should aspire towards in life. speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, Crush 40 performing Night of the Wind. The lyrics for this song specifically are so raw. They're so cool. Like, every Crush 40 song has some real cool lyrics to them, but these ones, like, in the concert last year, they specifically, I think it was Johnny Gioeli, specifically said it's one of his favorites. Like, he didn't have a specific thing to say about the other songs they played at that concert, but that one he had to let people know it's his favorite, and he hopes it's yours too. Do you think Amy, the Amy of the Lake, uses the lake as her hammer? I could see it. That would be cool. Yeah, he has good taste in his own music. Yeah, of the Crush 40 songs, yeah, like Night of the Wind is up there, but What I'm Made Of from Sonic Heroes is so good. But like, you're comparing diamonds when it comes to Crush 40 music. Oh, you're right, Cloud Canon, actually, yeah. Square wanted Mario to have a sword in Mario RPG, and I believe Miyamoto, as usual, was against it. And to be fair, a hammer is a fitting weapon for Mario to have. It makes sense given his history, but literally everything is better if you give someone a sword. Like, I'm hard pressed to think of any examples of where it would be a bad thing. There's a timeline where we got some Super Mario Bros. Z type transformations for Mario. Give Mario an axe, that would work. That's a good compromise, actually. It's somewhere, yeah, it's between a hammer and a sword. And he does use an axe to chop down that the bridge in the original Super Mario Bros. So that could work. I never really thought of that. That's pretty clever. Give Mario axe boots? Yeah, just make him the axe Bayonetta. Everyone should strive to be some form of Bayonetta. Wield 4 of something. Doesn't have to be guns. Mario Wolverine claws? I mean, if they're axe-like maybe. I mean, all this said, Mario has canonically wielded a gun. He has a gun in the Mario Cross Rabbids game. DDD uses an axe in Triple Ducks. Oh yeah, I did see that, because I looked at a compilation of the boss fights in that free-to-play Boss Rush game they made for Kirby. Axe DDD is in that too. I guess that's just when he starts to mean business. The mask is halfway there, but then he uses the axe to really get across that he doesn't want to just flatten that there Kirby. He wants to chop him up. So yeah, as these credits come to a close, your fun bit of Sonic trivia to cap this all off. This is the game where that quote people like to bring about the director who says that they can hear Sonic's voice in their head and they won't stop working on this game until Sonic says it's okay. This is that game. This is the director who has Sonic. Sonic is in his head telling him, you better make this game Kino. And he listened. He did it. Sonic was there saying, no, add more Crush 40 songs. Give me a knight transformation where I get golden armor. Do it, or this game won't be good enough and you can't ship it. Yeah, you tenderize the Kirby with the hammer, then you chop him up with the axe. Two-step process. But yeah, if you load back into adventure mode, Sonic the Black Knight 2 will begin. Sonic says Saint Seiya is way past cool. He would. That does sound like something he would say. Alright, that's Sonic and the Black Knight complete. I'm gonna swap over to Wolfos Town and then have a look, see if there's anyone I can raid.